Blessed people, the Lord spoke with me yesterday night. The Lord Jehovah He has spoken. The Lord Jehovah Elohim, Jehovah Mekadishkan, Jehovah Yahweh, He spoke with me this past night. I fell asleep, and in the process, as I was asleep, then the Lord opened my mouth, and the Lord Jehovah spoke audibly aloud. Again, as I fell asleep, I bowed a bit and went into a very deep sleep, orchestrated by the Lord. And when I was asleep, the Lord opened my mouth and spoke aloud, audibly, and He said, "This world is coming to an end." Again, the Lord, when I was deep in, He slayed me, and then He spoke aloud, saying, "This world is coming to an end." And then after that, later on, of course, I slept on a bit for some time, then I woke up. So this world is coming to an end, says the Lord. You can all see the happenings across the globe right now. Nobody needs to be told this anymore at all. Again, yesterday, right over here, the Lord slayed me, so I fell asleep and my head bowed a bit like this, forward. And I went into a very deep sleep. When I was in that deep sleep, the Lord opened my mouth and spoke audibly aloud. And He said, "This world is coming to an end." And then I went to a very deep sleep. I almost forgot. So when I woke up, the Lord has spoken. Using my mouth, He opened the mouth and He spoke aloud. And the people there were very terrified. This world is coming to an end, says the Lord. The Messiah is coming. He says here in the book of Luke, 21, verses 25 to 36. He says, there will be the sign of the signs. There will be signs in the sun. You have seen what has been happening with the sun, the moon, the stars, and the moon. Even how I went up to 520 million light years away from here and struck the two neutron stars that are hotter than the sun, touched with my fingers, left hand, and crushed them until recently when it was reported by the scientists that that collision has taken place. Even greater detail when I say, and now they said they are very shocked at the discovery that for the first time they've seen a larger neutron star than the Earth. On the Earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. People will faint, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. Generally, there will be tremendous state of terror. Like now you see the terror of death. The terror of death and the roaring of the sea, the storming of Florida, Hurricane Irma, Maria, when I warned them. But He goes on to say here, at that time then you will see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift up your heads, because your redemption has drawn nigh. So let's talk about when the Messiah comes to Jerusalem. But if these are the beginnings of our pain, and they are this severe, if two prophets who are going to be main actors, now you can see very clearly that these are the main principles of God in the tribulation, in the great tribulation. They'll be striking the earth with plagues, some of which prophecies have given. And some of the prophecies have given, their prophecies into the great tribulation. That should worry you about time. And so you can see very clearly that the Lord is saying the time is up. He opened my mouth and aloud. He spoke audibly. He said, this world is coming. Those ears receive Jesus. Be born again, be holy, be baptized in complete immersion, and in the baptism of the Holy Spirit and fire. Fulfill all righteousness. Fulfill all righteousness. Those who have ears, may you listen to what the mouth of the Lord here has spoken. This world is coming to an end, says the Lord. Todah Shalom. Todah Hashem. Baruch Hashem.